questions that I have right now are, how long have you lived in Omeemee? Do you like it here? Have you lived anywhere else? If so, how does Omeemee compare? What do you do for fun in Omeemee? I've heard there's good fishing. Comment on that. What's the most exciting thing ever to happen in Omeemee? Are there any ghost stories, maybe that take place in Omeemee? Do you know who Neil Young is? Do you know who Neil Young is? Do you like his music? Go straight, go straight.
There's no heavy traffic and no guns and crack and coke and all that stuff. It's just a nice little place. It's mostly older people, you know, elderly people. Like this town is kind of, once you get in, you can't get out type of thing. It's not really, like, it's a good little town, don't get me wrong, I like it, but you gotta watch what you say and who you say it. But it's a good little town, I like it. Quiet.
The Pigeon River runs right through the village, and the pond is up above the dam, and a lot of people fish up there, but a lot of people fish right off both bridges. Whoa, excuse me.
Oh, do you know any ghost stories that take place in Omeemee?
Ghost stories. I've seen a ghost in town.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, where?
Well, the house that we built, my ex-husband and I, his father grew up on the land before there was a house there. And about a year after we built the house, I saw him in the backyard, and he's been dead since 1988.
Whoa.
But you have to believe in that stuff, too.
Well, hey.
You're standing in Canada's welfare capital, Omeemee. I'm proud to be a person that lives there.
Good boy! It was probably about 15 years ago. The bank manager's wife was taken hostage in her home just down the street. Well, they made demands on the bank here in town. There was a murder-suicide here 3 years ago.
Oh, really?
So some guy drove down the street with a gun and a crossbow, and he was just shooting. He was just driving the car and just shooting out the window and stuff. I kind of like it out here because, like, I don't know, if I want to go take a ride on the three-wheeler, I'll just take off down the main street, drive out in the bush, and just give her.
We should get footage of him on a three-wheeler. Good. opinion, then would be the craziest guy?
I'd say this guy named Goof.
There's a guy named Goof?
Yeah. He's been called Goof since he was about 9 years old, and he's about 57.
Goof, yeah. He mows his lawn in Speedos. And he's fat and he's got big balls. Totally got the biggest balls in the world. Wow. How is it that everybody knows that? Word gets around, I guess.
It was at a Halloween dance, and this person was dressed up as a guy, and he had, oh, this is really gross, in stockings, 2 Spanish onions, and a get-up to have, like, the men's family jewels. He goes, well, that's nothing. Here's the real thing. He pulls his pants and whips his on the table. And it was bigger than what was in the package.
He wasn't lying when he said he had big balls. They like slap,
Well,
like they'd slap his stomach, and he just like, it was gross.
I don't get starstruck when he's in town because... No?
International superstar.
No. Because I figure when he comes back here, he comes for the solitude and privacy of his hometown.
Yeah, I actually got free tickets to one of his concerts once because I helped look after his father's house when his father was away on a trip. So yeah, we have quite a few of his books here in the library. His father now owns a farm just outside of town, and he's good friends with our family, as he is with most of the members of the community. And Neil has actually brought his own family down and had pictures of them in his house where he grew up.
Did you get on tape there his big house that he first lived in?
No, do you know which one it is exactly?
Yep,
We'll
I
just
know
do a
exactly
shot
which
of
one it is. These guys feel like going for a little bit of a walk.
Sure, why
Or
not?
come for a walk, we'll show them Neil Young's house, they can get it on tape. I just dig Neil's music, man. It's really laid back, and every song he sings about is basically the truth, you know? This would be a good spot to stop, because there it is right there. That's the first house they lived in when they came to town. Omeemee. Neil Young lived right there.
I mean, pretty big house.
Yeah. You want to know something? I've never been in it.
No.
I've been in most of the houses around here, but I've never been in that one.
I drank a beer with Neil Young.
Did you?
Yeah.
Really?
How long ago?
I was in about 6 years ago. I was in a canoe and I was drinking, and he said, you shouldn't be driving a canoe without a life jacket. And my friend was like, hey, that's Neil Young, but I didn't know who Neil Young was.
I like Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
Something like that.
The Smashing Pumpkins are good. I like them.
And I like Oasis. They showed my mom Sugar Mountain, from Sugar Mountain. They
Yeah.
showed my mom where that was.
Do you know where it is?
Yeah. If you're at the beach, like, it's this one mountain on the beach. Like, you look over and there'll be this mountain, and that's where it is.
Do they have barkers and colored balloons over there? I'm sure. What do you think?
Oh, to live on Sugar Mountain with the barkers and the colored balloons.
Well,
Harvest Moon is good,
Yeah.
but I've never really listened to any of his stuff.
You should.
Some of his music's okay, but not, I don't know. He's just too old.
Yeah.
He's losing it.
And, you know, the old guys can still rock.
Helpless, the song Helpless. It's about this place right here.
Right. So do you feel helpless in Omeemee?
Well, sometimes you do, actually. Yeah. Sometimes you do feel quite helpless, but other times it's great.
There is a town in North Ontario, a stream, comfort, memory to spare, and in my mind I still need a place to go. All my changes were there. Blue, blue windows behind the stars. Yeah,
pass under.
Yeah, water's a funny thing, you know. It flows in, flows out. It's pretty unpredictable.
It is, it is.
But being a fisherman, I think I know a thing or two about water. A little more than city folk do. You know, I guess you just turn on your tap and it just comes out, huh? Well, it doesn't work that way here.
No, I understand it doesn't.
Yeah.
I can see where you're getting at, but exactly how long have you
I've
lived?
been here for, I don't know how long, I can't
Because
remember.
you seem to,
I'm the
know.
designated fisherman here.
That's right, yeah.
The city ordinance passed some sort of, some thingy-wingy, and
Like a law
I'm the
or-
official town fisherman.
Mm-hmm. And so you're the only one?
Yeah, you know, there's others who fish,
Because
but I wouldn't say they're fishermen.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
You know,
the thing that I
yeah.
can understand is how come Omeemee was originally taken from the name Pigeon, and yet it's a fishing community.
Well, Neil came here. Neil was here a long time ago.
Yeah.
I was still fishing then. I used to town fisherman then too. Yeah, Neil was here. He used to, I'm also the official geese caretaker here. You know,
right.
I work double duty.
Mm-hmm.
And Neil liked the geese. Come down. He used to test his songs out on them.
Oh, really?
Play his guitar. Yeah, his
bring
guitar.
his guitar down and you
yeah.
like them?
They seem to like him. They liked him or two.
Yeah.
I like Neil's songs too. They're good.
From what we understand, everybody in this town likes.
Well, because they're good songs, you
That's
know.
right, yeah.
There's good songs and there's bad songs.
Any particular favorite of yours?
I got a favorite. You want me to sing it for you?
Sure. Well, actually, we might not.
My voice is a little creaky, but here I go. Here's a little ditty about Jack and Diane. Two American kids growing up in the... Oh, yeah! Life goes on. Sing it. Long after the thrill of living is gone.
Yeah.
That's my favorite Neil Young song.
It's one of his finest.
Yeah, I think so. Heard it on the radio the other day. Yeah. There's water.
I just thought there'd be like an ending there, John Cougar Mellencamp. What else do you want?